AHElite. Adding fog with the Fogdog, straight to the top with the pace drop. Pace too hot, you can't keep up when he heats up and takes the lead. Now all you see is Drake University. So it's time to subscribe for the best alive and go stride for stride with the Batman pride. It's Adding Fog coming at you with the Top Dog exclusive. It's Adding Fog exclusive. Adding Fog, Fogdog. Subscribe now for the Top Dog. Adding Fog, Fogdog. Subscribe now.
So you've had a few days off with a bit of an injury. What's the plan for today?
Yep, first run back today, so ended up having 5 days off in the end, which is longer than I've had off for any injury in quite a long time, other than my appendix, but my appendix wasn't anything to do with running, so I had a couple of weeks for the appendix, but before that, the last running injury I've had, I can't even remember it, to be honest. I've had a really good run, if you'll pardon the pun, with injuries over the last my whole life. So 5 days off for an injury to do with running is like a really big bit of time off for me. So it's been a bit annoying, but it's it's one of those things. It comes with the sport, and if I'm gonna get injured at any time, I guess now is kind of like a good time to get injured. So yeah, it's just something in my lower left leg on the outside, just above the ankle. But I think I'm through the worst of it. I've had 5 days off and I'm hoping to run a pretty easy 5 miles today. I've missed a couple of workouts. One of those workouts was a double workout day, so I've kind of missed 3 workouts. But yeah, hopefully back into it today. Pain is like pretty much completely gone, so hopefully today we'll be fine. Just super easy 5 miles along the Stratford Greenway. Back in England for a few days, just a quick trip back, and then we're heading off to Arizona for altitude in a few days time. So looking forward to that. Hopefully I'll be completely fine, ready to go, and yeah, should be a good trip. I kind of feel like I'm warming up for a race right now. I never run in full tracksuit top and bottom, so but it's quite a chilly one this morning, so just kind of thought, why not? I'm gonna plod along for like 5 miles, 8k. So might as well just try and feel good, try and stay warm, and keep the leg loose. It's the first time in a very long time that I've actually had to take any time at all off running because of a running related injury. This has been a weird period, and before anyone says it was because of the double threshold session, I can absolutely guarantee you it wasn't. I mean, that probably worsened it, to be honest, but I already had a little bit of pain going into that. But I kind of like thought, and I said at the time, it'll be nothing, like it will last a day or two. I'll run through it and I'll be completely fine. I'd had something a little bit similar a few years ago, but it lasted maybe 2 days. I didn't have any time off running for it. So I kind of thought, I'll be completely fine. I'll just run through it and see how I go. And it was okay for a few days, but I came back to England just over a week ago now, and a week ago today I had a long run, and I really wanted to get that long run done. I took the day before the long run off completely because I was having a bit of pain, and it was only on that day where I actually first mentioned it to my coach, Corey. I'd been a bit stubborn and I was trying to just like run through it. I kind of didn't want to actually believe that I actually had like not a proper injury, but something actually going on that was kind of making it painful to run. So anyway, I went out for my long run and my leg felt pretty good for the most part. It was kind of only after I stopped where I was like, all right, yeah, I've actually got a problem. So anyway, the next morning, 6 days ago now, I woke up and I was like, it's pretty sore, but I'm gonna run through it. Went out for 7 miles. I planned on doing 8 and I had to stop. I could hardly walk by the end of it. And that was the last time I ran. So yeah, after that it was pretty inflamed, pretty swollen to be honest. I told my coach that it was pretty painful, and it was then that I kind of knew I was actually gonna have to have a bit of time off. The last 5 days have been kind of frustrating. I know people have it a whole lot worse, and at some point in my career I'm sure something a lot worse will come along where I have to take more time off. I mean, I had it with my appendix in May, but having 5 days off at this time of year, hopefully as long as I can come back now and be alright, it won't put me up or down. I'm just kind of trying to view it as like a little bit of an enforced break, where I get to, you know, rest, recover, spend a bit of time in England with family, and hopefully I'll bounce back and be completely good for altitude in America. And that's what Corey was saying, like from the start of this like mini injury kind of thing. He was like, take as much time as you need, basically just make sure you're good for coming back to America. The worst thing I could have done is keep running through it, which I did try to do, but I mean in the end I had to have a few days off, and hopefully now I'll be good. I mean right now, to be honest, it feels really good, so good signs for the next few days, weeks, months. Going back to America in a few days, and yeah, hopefully we'll get a good 6 weeks in Arizona. First run back, all done. Planned on going 5 miles, like just over 8k. Did 5.54 miles. Here it is on Strava. Give us a follow. Now riding the bike, just back the last like half a mile, if that. Fogdog's bike. That was good. That was really good. I'm quite happy with that. 7:13 per mile in the end, probably 4:28 to 4:30-ish per k. Probably picked it up a little bit towards the end, not really intentionally, but just kind of like feeling alright and knowing my leg was kind of okay. So didn't get rolling, but just kind of, you know, warmed up into it a tiny bit, and that was good. So first one back. Now hopefully the plan will be that I'll be able to. Today's Friday, so hopefully I'll be able to run tomorrow easy again. Just another 5, maybe 6, maybe 7 miles if I feel good. So like 8 to 11k, something like that. And then Sunday, maybe just some sort of slightly longer run if I'm feeling good, or potentially some sort of session. So yeah, we'll see how the next couple of days goes. And yeah, kind of play it by ear a little bit. But yeah, pretty happy with today. I haven't done this for a while, but comment down below if you've got some kind of injury tips, or if you're currently injured, let me know. We can see what's going on out there in the running community. I forgot to mention this as well. While I was actually injured, I was smashing it with sleep, ice, like ibuprofen gel on like the injured area. You just kind of like rub it straight on, and it's meant to reduce the inflammation. And that was about it. I've been trying to, you know, eat reasonably healthily and stuff like that. But they were kind of like the main things I was doing. If anyone out there has like a superpower tip, I would love to hear it, because I'm sure at some point again it will come in handy. So yeah, good run done. Fogdog on the bike, me on the bike now, just going back. So good day, good first one back, and looking forward to tomorrow. Hopefully we'll be fully on the road to recovery. So thanks for watching, stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next one.